Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Well, since the last update, we've seen a little bit of a decline, but really nothing major. Bitcoin doesn't seem to want to get above that 38.2 extension level there that we have on the chart, which is a relevant Fibonacci level generally as a target for a move like that. So that level couldn't be broken yet. The next level to the upside to watch is at 67,960 pretty much. And I can still not rule out one more extension. I mentioned it, I think in the last video already, that as long as we're holding the orange micro support area, and by the way, in this video, I only want to focus on the 1 hour chart because not much happened. Check out my last video for a little bit more info on the daily time frame as well. But here we're looking at the microstructure and we're really just looking at the last move up here of this larger degree third wave. Just to repeat it for everybody who's new on the channel, but also for clarity for anybody who watched previous videos. My perspective is that in this region, a top should form in this larger third wave. That would be my preferred scenario. I think it's likely. It's just that we are looking at the structure really at the end of a structure, and with the micro, if the microstructure gives us one more high, then even basically the micro count is full. Okay, so one more high, maybe towards 68K, great. What I cannot rule out is maybe a stretch to all-time highs, a wick above 69K, which is the previous all-time high, and then a pullback. As I said, I cannot confirm a pullback until we break below 57,100. Even then, it would only be an early indication. I need to see further evidence. I need to see how the market reacts to those previous swing lows, for example, and how the structure to the downside unfolds. At the moment, with this decline, I would argue it's still possible that wave 4 is still unfolding. And wave 4 might unfold as, so this is the smaller degree wave 4, as an A, B, C structure, absolutely possible as an ABC. Let me just change the wave degree here. Before the wave 5 to the upside starts or continues. Another interpretation would be because we're forming higher lows and lower highs, so there's not much to update because we haven't broken above the previous high. We haven't broken below the low, right? And we are holding above support. So it is also possible, because the wave 4 likes to do that, that this is a triangle. A, B, C, D, E. So we could form a contracting triangle. If we see a little bit more upside but a lower high, then a little bit more downside but a higher low, then yeah, we might also see a triangle here. What I will do, just wanna do this. We might want to add, first of all, I'm going to take out these green lines to keep it a bit clean here on the chart, and then I want to add just some trend lines for that triangle. Let me just do this. So just to sketch them, you know, there's no reliable trend line here or anything, just to show, okay, this could potentially form a triangle or simply an ABC structure. And just noticing I shifted accidentally this support level there. Just checking something. I think I moved it to the upside. Yeah. So yeah, so it's around about 57,100. This level really needs to hold. Shift it back to the left. We already had a reaction here that was on Wednesday to the 38.2 retracement, which is typically the ideal support level for a fourth wave. But yeah, again, upside is still a reasonable expectation. If we see a triangle, I could see possibly that carry on maybe for another day or so. And altcoins could still do quite well in an environment like that. Okay, if we see a sideways triangle, that can be pretty bullish, especially if Bitcoin is consolidating just below all-time highs. Some money might flow over to the altcoins, you know. So yeah, 57,100 next support, and then down there around 50,400, those previous swing lows. And maybe just one quick look at the daily time frame, just to show you what is actually the daily support area, because that would be relevant in case a top really forms. Then this wave 4 support is relevant, which still would need to move with the price if the price pushes any higher. So it's between 39,900 and 51,300. We're just hovering below critical resistance. If I tell you that I think a top is due, yeah, I think it is. In the white count it is. If we see further upside, and if we don't break micro support, a break below micro support is the much needed signal to suggest that the larger fourth wave has started to unfold to the downside there, which again would be bullish. It would just be a bit of a cool down, a cool off, yeah, before further upside. But then, you know, if we see further extensions higher and it even sustains in all-time high territory, then it's likely the green count that, to be honest, could send us quite directly to 100K. But that is at the moment not the most likely scenario. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.